so far from you. Yes, you're always so close. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you? How are we all doing? Let's try and get more people on board as we do this amazing video again this morning. Oh, I thank you for every breath I make. Just trying to invite people. Good morning, everyone. Alhamdulillah. All praises to Allah. All praises to Allah. Just trying to invite people and then we will start. But as always, starting off the day with gratitude. Glory to God all the time for all the good things He has done. Even for the ones we are not happy with, He has His reasons. I am just so grateful that we are here. And I have some important information to share with us this morning actually. It's a developing trend. I will mention it and I will want you all to go look into it. Maybe that will make you make up your mind to actually start preparing actively. I realize what I've been missing by being far from you. Only God is enough, you know. Just so grateful. I am really grateful for everything. Alhamdulillah, genuinely. Just trying to invite people and then I'll start. Praises to Allah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. All praises to Allah. All praises to Allah. We can't do anything without being thankful to God. Seriously, a grateful heart is a very happy heart. Not because you have more than everyone, not because you have all you need, but you're just so thankful for the little God has given to you. I don't have all I need, but I'm genuinely grateful for how far He has led me. To God be the glory. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for making it a day with me again this morning. I appreciate you. I appreciate your consistency. That rewards will get us really far to where we want to get to. I'm thankful. Thankful to God. I'm thankful to you for supporting this journey with me. It's what we have to be deliberate about doing, and I am glad that progressively we are getting there. Let's stop the song. All the things that were wrong. So grateful. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here again this morning. You know what this is all about even before I going into it. Yes, we're making our healthy breakfast. Our base being the beetroots, but then my two ingredients, surprising one that I'm going to add to it today again. All about healthy stuff, things that is useful for you and I, protective for our health as well as our general well-being. It's all about what is good for us. We cannot run away from it. Now, I have some news to share with you this morning. A developing trend, something that came up in the media yesterday. Someone shared it with me and I read it and I was like, whoa, okay, this is new. And I will be sharing this, the link when I finish my video for those that are interested in reading it. Just maybe you will prepare your mind and encourage people around you to make the decision. Before I get on into it, you know how I start my day. Why am I showing you all this all the time? For you to know that it's what I do repeatedly. I don't joke with it. You have to be truthful with yourself, acknowledge your truth, and live within the bound of that truth. People ask me, what do you do for this? What do you do for that? My routine is very simple. You see it. I eat healthy, I do gentle exercises, and I encourage you all to do the same. That is the bedrock of living well. I know I don't have... Good morning, ma. Thank you so much. I know I don't have the best of gene as far as health is concerned. We all have our life challenges, but guess what? I live within my boundary. I take my booster to ensure that I cannot overeat. I do not have the privilege like a lot of people that some people can eat the whole world, it won't stay on them. If I drink too much water, I balloon. So I find a way to control it by taking my booster, helps to cut down my appetite. It ensures that I cannot overeat during the day. So if you're the type that is a yo-yo dieter, you've always struggled with weight, that I can't stop eating, I binge all the time, the weight doesn't just seem to fall up, you need the booster to help to keep you going, to kickstart that metabolism and keep you in check. I'm not using it because I want to lose more weight. No, I'm using it to maintain myself. After all, it's my health. After all, it's my well-being. Whatever I do for my health and well-being, I'm the first beneficiary. No matter how busy life gets, I don't joke with them. I take my booster. They are less than the bar of chocolate. To help you maintain your health and well-being, that's not too much. So I invest in my health, and so should you. So we start off with that. Booster help me drink more water as well. If you drink more water, your skin will glow. It's not nothing. Don't invest in things that will destroy you. Bring out your beauty from within. It can happen, and it should happen. Thank you, my sis. Thanks for joining. So today, what have we got? You know the number one ingredient. You do already. A very giant beetroot. Why? My husband is at home today, so I'm going to have to make one for him as well. Beetroot. Yeah. And the other two stuff I'm going to add, I've used them before. I'm reintroducing them. You have to introduce them to your lifestyle as well. Why? It's got maximum amount of potassium in it. In fact, more potassium in avocado than in your average banana, which means it's very good for your heart. People that eat avocado regularly hardly will have heart issues. Avocado is packed with lots of nutrients, specifically good fat that helps lower our cholesterol. We know our problem as black people. 3 things we are synonymous for: high blood pressure, high blood sugar, high cholesterol. This combination, ischemic heart disease, the ones that lead to stroke. You know, this is the root. You know, this is us as black people. The fourth one for our women, always anemia because of fibroid. These are the kind of things you need to help you on daily basis to ensure that your bloods are moving in the right direction all the time. Avocado is one powerful stuff that helps us with that. Very high content, very high potassium content. One of the best fats you can have is always from avocado. Helps to lower your blood pressure naturally, as well as helps to reduce cholesterol. Anything that will help you to reduce your cholesterol, you can be sure that that thing will be protective for your heart. Besides, it's got lots of fiber as well, useful omegas again in avocado, which means if you're eating it well, you can't be overly constipated. It makes you move freely. That's the second stuff today. There are things I don't joke with. Beetroot avocado is one of them. You can use it to eat your bread. It makes your smoothie actually very creamy and tolerable. Lovely. And the number 3 stuff, you know that before, I've used it, but I'm mixing that combo again today. Ginger. Good old ginger. One of nature's best gifts to humanity. The Indians, the Chinese, they do not joke with their ginger. Why? It's because of the powerful medicinal property it's got. You who eat ginger all the time will hardly have muscle soreness. You saw me on the treadmill last night. I eat ginger before I go to bed. You will sleep like a baby. It suits and ensures your joints. You can move it easily if you eat ginger all the time. Ginger helps with your muscle soreness. Those that have digestive issues, some will tell you, since I belch all the time, always constipated, and I cannot digest my food, add more ginger to your routine. It's good like that. It soothes your digestive tract. Even pregnant ladies, morning sickness, nausea, feeling nauseous all the time, vomiting, let them start the day with ginger. It cools off. It prevents all that from happening. Apart from that, ginger has got powerful nutrients in it that makes our arteries and veins, makes the blood flows freely into them. And this is not rocket science actually. Anything that makes your blood to flow properly will ensure that your hearts will not block. You know, when they say, oh, someone has had a stroke, hardly will anyone have a stroke if they don't have high blood pressure before. And what leads to that? When you eat too much fat, what do? They don't allow our blood to move freely in our veins. So as a result, you eat them today, you eat them tomorrow. You won't see the effect in 24 hours, by the way. It adds up. And they slowly, progressively block your arteries. and then they're talking about things like atherosclerosis in medicine, big word. It simply means fat has blocked the vein and the arteries from moving properly. And it doesn't happen one day, it happens slowly. Today you eat it, a little bit is deposited, a little bit is deposited, a little bit, and slowly like that. The good example, I always make it so it's visual, you can see it, is like your tap. You know the zinc in our kitchen. Imagine pouring palm oil into your zinc every day. You're pouring, you're not cleaning it properly, you're not using the, the descalers and stuff. What do you think will happen? Those fats will be going on the edge of that sink. Slowly, they'll be staying on the edge until such a day that it will block. That is exactly what happens when we eat too much fat. It does not happen in 24 hours. It's a progressive thing. Today you eat it, it's moving slowly, then it starts to block. Then you say, I can't breathe properly anymore. When I climb the stairs now, I'm beginning to feel it. Yes, those blockages are beginning to happen. That is when you're beginning to see the symptoms. It will get to the point where they will just say the person collapse, or they're going one day, said it just stroke. No, stroke does not happen in 24 hours. It's a build-up. And within our community, what we actually seeing, which is sad, really, really sad, to have to say that, is young people getting stroke at a young age, especially men. Their blood pressure is so high, they are not even aware that they've got it until the day they collapse at work. How many people have you heard this year alone that they collapse and that's it? They collapse in the bathroom, they collapse at work, they collapse in their sleep. Most of them has background of heart conditions that they don't know. And it all stemmed up from the way we eat. Don't let us get it twisted. 70% of all those issues are from our food. If we can get the nutrition right, a lot of other things we will fix. Kindly help me share this video. All about enlightenment and awareness. We've got to make the right decision with this community. That is why I'm introducing you to foods that you can introduce every day that will help. So I told you that I have a message for you. Yes, what is that message? Yesterday, someone shared a link with me and I read it and I shook my head. We know about COVID-19. If you live in the UK, the Prime Minister he talked to us yesterday and he made us aware that yes, they know that it's beginning to rise again. I'm not surprised about that. I know some schools are shut already. I am not surprised about that. I know Bolton is now on high alert, the one near Manchester. How many Nigerians live in Manchester? We've got loads of us. So be careful if you are in that domain. Your numbers are rising with COVID again. That is not the surprising thing. The surprising thing for me that I'm worried about right now is the fact that we are all waiting for the vaccines to come. I am actively waiting because I feel once we have the vaccine, at least we can have a little bit of peace of mind. Guess what they've said yesterday? I will share the link actually after this show so you can read yourself. Now they are saying the vaccine will not work properly in people that are obese. That there is 50% chances that it will fail in obesity. That is, gosh, so it means we are back to square one. Who are the people that are obese? Look around you. They are talking to you and I. Now they're saying the chances of it working properly is 50% effectiveness in obesity. No wonder Boris Johnson kept making it a song that we all need to go and lose weight. He is already on weight loss measures as well. Some NHS organizations are already giving people vouchers to buy shake. Can you imagine? The shake I'm telling you to buy. That is what they are now saying your GPs should give people. They want to now put people on 2 shakes a day. Which means I've been right all along. My plan works and I'm proud of them. Now that is where they are going. That is a big deal for this community now. If that vaccine is not going to work in people that are obese, or you stand the chances of being given double the dose, you had better start making that lifestyle change right now. Me, may the good Lord forbid, I don't want to write any RIP at all. Good morning, ma. I do not want to. Listen, the last pandemic really, it tormented me. And God willing, I do not want to go through that phase again. I do not ever want to see where day in, day out, my colleagues are dying like chicken, people that I know, all over. Some ladies that I know very well are still in state of, they are still mourning. Now they are not out. We know the answer now to COVID. The number one answer is to make lifestyle change. Start losing weight if you know you are obese. That is number one. Every research is pointing towards the fact that when people are fat, if you are obese, the chances of surviving from COVID is low. The complications are far higher in obesity. The response to treatment is the lowest in obesity. Those that have more ITU admissions are those that are fat. We know. And in this community, we know what our issue is like with excess body weight. Listen, it's not something that will happen in 24 hours. It's a progressive thing. Every step, one simple change. If yours is to start drinking water, better start drinking that 3 liters of water today. I've shown you enough recipes to know that if you start doing 2 smoothies a day and eating once a day, it will work. Start start making that decision. What is the question? Good morning, my indeed God is using you to pass usefully. Yeah, good morning. If I see it, I'll continue to pass it. I feel this community, we owe each other that. We suffered too much in the last pandemic. Our brothers and sisters are still suffering in America. They stopped talking about it because of the election. Are black people still dying from COVID? Absolutely. Florida is a mess. Please, do not let us get caught up. Kindly help me share this video. That was very worrying for me, that the vaccine we are all waiting for, because I was actively waiting. I was really looking forward to that. Hopefully when the vaccine comes, we can all breathe and say, thank God there is something there to give a bit of protection. Now they've said the vaccine is not going to work. There is only 50% efficacy in people that are obese. That is a very worrying one, because we know obesity is taking over everywhere. So if you've been watching me or you've been listening to me and you know you have above normal BMI, every half a kilo you lose is 1/2 kilogram towards you getting your better health. No matter how big you are, you can do it. And there is no hard and fast rule to losing weight. Even if I send you my plan, you will still need to be disciplined. That is what I support you with. Go and check those that are going for surgery. Look at the complications. Gastric bypass does not work for everyone. What will it take for us to self-motivate ourselves? What will it take for us to self-motivate ourselves? To be disciplined? To spend your money on you? When I read some stuff, I shake my head. All these easy fix we are looking for, the effect, the bad effect is higher. You know what is happening on Facebook right now. I feel sad each time I read that lady's story and what everybody is talking about. Please, when you see people struggling with weight issues, do not mock them. People get fat for so many reasons. Some are hormonal imbalance. Some have got the gene. Some women, depression and anxiety. I know what I'm talking about. When women go through childhood depression, postnatal depression, their response is to eat. I went through that. So I know it's not just about people eating too much. What is the reason why they are eating too much? That is the reason why it's so important that when you're trying to lose weight, you need to be in a supportive environment where you won't be judged. Listen, this community, watch it. We talk too much to bring each other down. Why? If you can't help them or make their life easy, look away. It's not compulsory to comment on everything. Everywhere. Why? Is there anyone that is perfect? Nobody is. We all make mistakes. I don't want anyone sharing that lady's video on my page. I do not want it. Each time I see it, I block it off. Because they're just going about saying all sort of rubbish. Whatever the reason why she chose to go do tummy talk, it's between her and her Lord. Maybe it is you and I that have pushed her to the point where she lost confidence in herself. When we talk too much, instead of us to come from the place of support, we come from the place of blame. I don't like that at all. My support group, they know. You dare not mock anyone. I will come for you like a vote. They know. I will come for you really hard, because the reason why you are in the support group is to really get that support. For me, I celebrate progress, not perfection. Nobody is perfect, and weight loss is never fixed. No, weight loss is never fixed. There is no, people do yo-yo. It's because of issues, life issues. You can be stressed. Even if you're a size 10 today, you could go to size 12 tomorrow. But as long as you know what to do to bring you back to your size 10, then that is fine. That is what I preach. Not that we expect body shaming. What is the issue? Please, if you know you are obese, make that decision today. I have a plan that can help you. What's that question? In this case, what is your readily recommended means to address this obesity stuff? Come join my plan. You pay for that information, man. That is why I come on social media. The ones I'm giving you for free, you take for free. When it comes to my professional job that you're going to pay for, come pay for it. Join my plan is very cheap. My shakes are £25 per bag or $34.75 per month. That is not too much for anyone who can watch me in diaspora. If you come to the group, I give you all the full plan. You have access to all the information. That is my recommendation. Yeah? So I'm not going to give that information free. That is what you will pay for. All the ones I'm doing for free, all my free videos are on my LDU and I page. You can have access to that and take as much stuff as you want from that. When it comes to what I give to you on an individual basis, yes, you pay for that. So let's make our shake. Beetroots, I'm using a very, very big one this morning. You can contact me on 07877254559 to join my plan. I will give you the comprehensive guide after you've made your purchase. The purchase is not expensive. My plan ranges from as little as £20 per month to as much as 153. You've got 66, you've got 77, depends on your budget. We all need to invest in our health. I'm tired of begging this community to do the right thing. I've spoken enough. Now you make a decision to invest in your health. Do not let us wait for vaccine that will not even work for us. They are giving us the pointer now that if you're fat, it may not work for you. That is them telling you, take responsibility. So, we cut that. Yeah. I'm making a very big one this morning because it's for 2 people. My chief executive is at home. The guy at the top. That one is another case entirely. He now drinks shake by fire by force. That is what we need to make them do. If you don't want to be widowed early age, we have to make our men take responsibility too. This is not a case of I don't want to take it. You must force them to take it. Because when they create the mess, you are the one to fix it. African men, Nigerian men, especially you, take responsibility, eh? So I'm having my beetroot. Oh, I love it. The next one is avocado. I'll be using half. My number is 07877254559. And I'm going to be using the pear with the back. Remember that recipe I taught you last week? It's not poison, it's very good for blood sugar control. You don't want to have diabetes, be eating pear with the back. It helps. It might be bitter, but trust me, it's got lots of nutrients, even more than the avocado itself. So it's going in there with the back. And I told you about the seed already. Some people have shown me that they are collecting powerful stuff, the avocado seed. If you can dry that one, see all those arthritis pain, mix it with shea butter. I'm telling you, nature is so good, it's giving you answer to everything you need in your food. If only you're ready to adopt that change. Make a change, no excuse. Make a change. See, I'm cutting it all with the back because every part of it is medicinal, high fiber. You cannot eat this and tell me once upon one someone is constipated or this one is happening, that one is happening. My food is my medicine. Make your food your medicine. See, that has gone in. And then so the last thing that goes in that, even though that is going to fill me up, but guess what? It's going to give me lots of nutrients. Ginger. Yeah, it's been washed already, by the way. So I cut my ginger in there with the back as well. There's nothing wrong with that. You eat this every day. There is no way you will tell me your health is not responding. Every one of these you eat, that is the cells of your body praying for you day in, day out. Last week we did kale. For everyone that did that, by now you will tell me you must be feeling good. It's a must. I use the word must because I know that you cannot be making fruit smoothie every day and tell me your health is not improving. It's not possible. Every single one of these you're eating is a journey towards getting better health. I even should that. I'm so used to it too. For me, taste is not an issue anymore. It's the nutrient that bothers me. What am I getting from that? And for the men on the tray tomorrow, we'll be showing you that recipe that my brother mentioned on my video. I've made it before, but I'm going to show you again. So you cannot tell me it's because of something that you don't have manpower, you're not helping your wife's ministry at home. You don't have the choice, so go and eat well. Your power will come. What is that question? Sorry, you were too fast. Oh, my number is 078 77 254 559. I will write it out, ma. So that is it. We've got in there large beetroot, avocado with a back, and lots of ginger, medicines, nutrients, more water. This is recipe for 2 people, so it's bigger than what we normally do. Let me quickly wash my hands there so that I can put my powders. And there goes in my signature complete shake. Why? My healthy routine. Yet again, packed with 17 varieties of fruits and vegetables. This is not about me losing weight. This is about me getting my health and well-being sorted. Yeah, goes in there. 1 full scoop. That's it. This is for 2 of us. And then I'm going to blend. Now, when you blend it and you feel the water is too thick, you can add more water. Smoothies are flexible. Every part of it is good. If you're fresh to smoothie making, like I always say, you can make yours with plant-based milk. Things like your almond milk, soya milk, or corn milk, or oat milk. Up to you if you're still struggling with the taste. But as you progress on this journey, water is the best to use. So I'm going to blend now. This will be very tangy, and there is going to be that peppery taste to this. So even for those of you that says, oh, when I drink smoothie, it makes me anxious, give me nausea or something like that, you will never get that with the recipe because of the high amount of ginger in that. Ginger has that tangy, peppery taste that actually, as you're eating it, you can see it. It's clearing it. If you have cough, cold, eat ginger. You will expectorate. You will bring up that and throw it off. So let's blend now. Sorry, pardon me. Yep, done. The beetroot color takes the day again. Beetroot is very powerful, loaded with antioxidants. I'm going to show you something now. This is actually going to feel more like what you eat with spoon as opposed to what you drink. Why? Avocado. It's thick like that. Look at that. Oh gosh. This life, gosh, this is lovely. Really nice. If you want to make it lighter, you can add water, but no, this one I can have with my spoon and continue to enjoy. You can even have this as a dip, you know, to put to people that eat Doritos, that kind of stuff. Yeah. This is lovely. This is really lovely. Not just in taste, but nutrient packed. That is it. You want to lose weight? Try this twice a day. With the shake, the weight will go off. Amazing recipe this is. Come join me, eat well. You know what is even good? Is you can actually do this every day and get paid for it. Like be a member of my franchise. Yeah, I'm about to take my capsules. Those are my routine. I show you every day to let you know how easy they are to do. It's about making the decision today to invest in your health and well-being. After all, when you do that, you are the first beneficiary. If you're not on my capsules yet, you are missing out. 30 varieties of fruits and vegetables every day to ensure I have all the required nutrients to keep me going. You might want to ask me that, but sis, you do a lot of fruit and veg already. Why then do you still take the capsule? because fruit and vegetable can never be enough. We are just not able to have enough. Even the doctors tell us, each time you go to your GP, look around, they will tell you, go eat more fruits and vegetables. The guideline currently is that you need to eat 13 to 17 varieties of fruit and veg every day. When was the last time you were able to do 10? When? How many people can realistically actually go to the market to buy 10 fruits and vegetables to eat every day? So this is why I use this to bridge my nutrition gap. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying if you eat this, you are never going to be sick, but I cannot personally remember the last time I've had to go to the hospital, say, because I'm sick for anything. No. I go for my checks, yes, but my numbers are always very good. And this is coming from the background of someone who was pre-diabetic. As a 17 years old, 18, I was always in hypo because diabetes runs in my gene, it's in my family, heavily. But now, I've taken full control through eating healthy and doing gentle exercises. People ask me, my God, you're always glowing. It's from good food. When you eat well, you're taking these capsules every day. There is no way you won't glow from within. Forget all the terrible cream. I don't have a specific cream.